ولنا مع اللغة الإنجليزية وقفات. توك شو. Creative Box. Talented Member. English for You. English Fun. ولنا مع اللغة الإنجليزية وقفات
لمن يمتلك الشغف للتعرف على أسرارها وخباياها،
ولمن لا يمتلك رصيدا كافيا من حروفها المذهلة. نعرفكم على حقيقة هذه اللغة في برنامج واحة اللغة الإنجليزية.
البرنامج من إعداد وتقديم
عمر حماد.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our program English Oasis. Today we will have a special episode of English Oasis A program. First, let me welcome Dr. Omar Hamad and Miss Asma Mustafa. Welcome, Dr. Omar Hamad. Welcome back to your program, English Oasis program.
I really am so pleased to be here again and to be now not a speaker, not the presenter, to be a guest here. This is so nice. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Dr. Omar, and let me welcome Miss Asma Mustafa. Welcome, Miss Asma.
Thank you.
And the floor for you.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to read something about the teachers to welcome Mr. Omar Hamad back in Palestine after a journey in the United States of America. The teachers are the roots of the educational process. If we rise with the teachers, we rise everyone. The teacher is the mind builder. The teacher is the initiator who prepares the leaders for the future. The teachers are the mothers, the fathers, the older brothers and sisters for the students, and they do the complement rule for the family. No progress in life without teachers. There is no achievement without teachers. My regard to you, all of you teachers who took the initiatives and contributed to the renaissance of the nations, building minds and making ambitions and peaks. To you teachers, the glory makers for the future. We talk about inspiring experience and a great success stories that led the country to rise the Palestinian flags in the international fields, to remain the name of Palestine with the distinguished teachers. And the educational sector in Palestine is known for the achievements and its proactive teachers, like our guest today and the program introducer, the original program and in the future, and who really worked day and night in order to overcome the hard time that we have been, all of us, been through COVID-19 pandemic time. We came back to schools after the pandemic, and we carried lots of professional, scientific and academic development in our arsenal. On the level of skills development for teachers, we mention here STAR, our colleague that shone in the sky of Palestine education. He preserved and worked hard to award the Fulbright scholarship from the United States of America, representing Palestine there among his colleagues from various different countries. And now you're going to tell us
I will give you more about it.
From all around the globe. We're hosting the ideal distinguished teacher, Dr. Omar Hamad from the Directorate of Education in Rafah. Welcome back and welcome to the program. I really didn't know how to start with you, but first of all, let the audience know more about Dr. Omar Hamad, who keeps interviewing the teachers, but I don't think you have been interviewed here before.
Is this in Arabic, but it's the first time to be in English, and this is very nice.
It's an honor for me.
Changed the rule.
Mr. Hani Ismail, we changed the rules with you. Now we are the programmers. You are our guest. Let the audience know who is Omar Hamad.
Actually, this is a very nice question to start talking about that. Maybe at first, let me thank you, Ms. Asma, for the nice introduction, amazing. In 2009, when I started joining for a Norway school as a teacher. Then on to 2010, I started to work as a lecturer at Alexa University. So I have more than one experience in different places. Also, I upgraded myself to be a supervisor of English in Alexa University, also for other associations like Save the Children and other communities related to non-governmental associations. Actually, I worked hard till that time to find myself that being in different situations and different positions in education exactly. So my passion from beginning to be an English language teacher, to give the way that to let our students use the language, not to save the language. And
I have love it.
And this is my ideology that my students directly differ from other students because they care of the way they want to gather language, not to save the language.
So I can say that Dr. Omar Hamad, you can change that traditional image of teaching and learning English language.
That's right. That's what's exactly happened from my students. Do you know that when I started at Ministry of Education in 2013, and I started in a Sarafan school, it is in West Gaza, and till now my students mentioning me, who is the best teacher that you have? They mentioning me in comments that I am the best teacher for them.
The Minister of Education and education in general?
Thank you very much for this question. Actually, I started in 2013, 2014, and it is not related to how much you work
or how many
schools.
How many
years
initiatives you did. No, it's how unique is your
ideas that you achieved during your starting from the beginning. I started from 2014, 13, 14, and at this time I started my first initiative with making a page for my English club at Sarafan School, also for the first page for the school, and I am the admin of this page till now. Because at that time, 2013,
it wasn't common.
There is no. I started to publishing and doing something. So from the first time I put my foot inside education, I started working and thinking out of the box and dealing with that. This is that's we can say, Alhamdulillah, according to what our God, that Allah helps me to be in this. And after that, I started dealing with clubs for my schools when I returned to Rafah, like English language forum at Rafah Directorate and Governorate, because it's indeed it serves all the people inside in our community, in Rafah community.
Your initiative here,
for the
program.
English
language,
it is maybe a unique program. And when I mentioned that to the Fulbright professors who are dealing, and I told them that we have program and radio program in English language, they all surprised about him that I'm dealing with
by the idea itself.
Is it happening that you are sharing
to serve all the audience from inside and outside Palestine? And your guests were not only from Gaza, were not only Arabs.
Academic, and we have teachers, we have talented students, we have different we can say that different
various
guests.
characters from
Yeah.
so many different levels.
Talking about different topics inside this
Yes.
program,
Yeah.
that was the
Different ideas.
the different
And look at the
ideas.
name, English Language Lake, I think. English Language Lake.
Yeah, English language Oasis
Oasis
program.
Yeah.
program.
Oasis, I just got
Yeah.
the name
I see.
because I just putting some
I see.
beautiful ideas like from
the
Oasis.
name of the program matches the content. So this
Yeah.
is a very successful point here. And when you make an initiative, you call it with this something related to the content directly. And I'm sure they were amused by the
itself. That's
the
to say
program.
when I said that we have ELOB and being. What does it mean, ELOB? It is like this. So have you got this name by yourself? Yeah, I am. Have
Yeah.
you just make this abbreviation for? Yes, I am. So this is something that maybe the work and make open discussions and other things to find something like that.
Yeah.
So you presented this and you are thinking like they can say like a university.
Yeah.
And this is something that they amazed about what actually we
And
did.
what about the educators from the, let's go inside the
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah. Dr.
Fulbright.
Yeah.
No, before Fulbright, before we're talking about the Fulbright scholarship, just now I imagine that you have an effect on the students.
Yes.
But can we say that you have effect on the teachers, of the English teachers inside the Gaza schools?
For after Fulbright or before that?
Before the
that.
Fulbright.
Before actually, I worked as a trainer for the National Institute related to English language courses and conversation also. In addition to the digital.
Yeah, we have
so I hosted
Asma Abu Musa,
native.
Dr. Akram Farwana, and they helped in the digital tools. So
Yeah.
Dr. Omar Hamad is not a specialist only in English.
In English, but
He is a technologist.
I appreciate that dealing with that.
Yeah.
And this is indeed the impact because I learned that we have to share what you have.
yeah.
Yes.
So it is not because I wanted to be
Yeah,
different.
and
to
we
say,
grow together.
Yeah.
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 This is
That-
the
we
idea.
have
that's great.
to
That's
share
great, and that's what we should share to all the teacher and to all our community.
Right.
Now let's start talking about the Fulbright scholarship. Just I want to start with you, Dr. Omar, to tell us about the first step for this scholarship. Tell us about the first information you get about the scholarship.
Okay, actually, this is a very good question to start because I need about more than 2 hours to talk about
2
it.
sessions. Okay, next time.
Highlight.
Actually,
Yeah, Dr. Omar, that what I need from this question is just to share your experience and your knowledge about this scholarship to our teachers, to our
Yeah,
English
yeah.
teachers, and for
What is
inside.
it for? For
Yeah.
example, some teachers
yeah.
are wondering, what is Fulbright?
Yeah.
What is it for?
Yeah.
And why Dr. Omar?
okay.
The most important
Yes. apply for a test and you have to achieve the test.
So you
and
applied for a test,
Yes.
and then you did the steps next?
Yeah, after you're applying, you have to achieve the test. After the test, you have an interview with the representative and the representative of the embassy, of the Jerusalem embassy, and others
Then,
from
then
the
you
Fulbright.
traveled to
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem?
Yeah.
This
You-
is the
you went
meeting.
there?
The meeting Zoom, and maybe
Zoom.
I did it here. By the
Okay.
by the way, maybe you
Everything is virtually.
remember that when I sit inside here and I maybe 2 hours, less than 2 hours, and just meeting me and asking for everything, asking about your plan for the future and previously, and
Your
it is
dreams.
indeed it's hard to persuade them, to convince them.
Yeah.
So if you did that, you achieved something different, you achieved something amazing.
Yeah.
Actually. So after that, when I got the email that you have accepted, you have to be, I really was over the moon dealing with that, because I accepted from Palestine, exactly.
From
and
Gaza.
actually from Gaza. And by the way, we will discuss about Gaza, because they put me in West Bank because the government,
No Gaza on the map?
U.S. government, that they're not.
There's
clear
no
of-
Gaza.
No Gaza.
Unfortunately.
But the thing that I did it, that I changed that when I was there, and because they find me that I'm someone not as a maybe
Not
an
you,
average
yeah.
teacher, they put serve the students,
Fill a
serve
gap.
your school. So
The
different. I
initiative
think.
should fill,
Yes.
fill the gap or solve the problem for the learners. Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Amar, I want to ask you now about your journey, your first step in this journey. What was the problem to go out from
A lot
Gaza?
of challenges.
Yeah, the challenges.
Yeah.
I think you have a lot to
Yeah,
say on
much.
this point.
Yeah, actually, this is a very hard challenges that indeed starting after you have to make your coronavirus and you have to be vaccinated, and after that you have to send your medical report, and they not accept it, you have to make it again and to send it. So more than 3 times that
Yeah.
you have to send every time and make a scanning for everything according to you. And the time that you want to go from the occupation side from and they, after 8 hours of waiting, they rejected you and telling you go back. And this is
And
really
you turned back.
How was
Yeah.
your feeling, Dr. Amar, when you
full of
were
disappointed.
rejected
Full of
after all of
disappointed.
what you did to
You are
get this
just holding,
scholarship?
dear friend, Mr. Hani, just holding your hopes, holding your dreams in your hands, and just you want to go outside, and these hopes just someone throw them from you and deleting everything and just go out. If you don't want to work with to give us information, you will not allow.
Didn't you take the permission before going to?
I get the permission, but
So
I
they
have to answer.
accepted?
Yeah, I have to answer all the questions that they need for the Mossad, you know. So I do not as a helper for them, so they have to tell me, okay, go out. So I felt disappointed, full of very frustrated feelings. You don't know how that I returned back without just any speaking a word, and I just get to the bed and slept. And according maybe at 12 p.m. at night. I need a miracle to do that, and just to.
And it was a
for the-
miracle.
it
Yeah.
was. So what I need, I have to contact with the principal of the Minister of Education. I will have to talk about Dr. Ziad Thabit, and how I can just find him now at this time. But if it is related to Allah, Allah will help you directly.
Yeah.
And I directly sent to him, and he told me that what could I do? I need 1, 2, 3. And he directly accepted and did it for me.
And he traveled in how many hours from his goal or her reaction?
And it is about 2 hours. He just sent me that, okay. And at 6 o'clock, the ladder for the crossroad for Rafah boarding, it reached, and at 7. So
everything happened in one day?
In 6 hours. 6 hours.
This is a miracle.
Yeah.
The changing from no hopes, no way to go to, and I sent to the university and sent to Fulbright, and I told them, I'm sorry, I won't go because I have problem. They rejected me, and the embassy surprised. But I will thank Mr. Assam Matar because he directly told me, if you go from the Rafah border, the Rafah crossroad, I will change the ticket from Jordan to Cairo. And exactly he did it, because you know that if he feel that you are someone different and you will be different in the place that you are.
Amazing details about your successful and about your experience. We will continue and we will come back to talk about all of these details. Just let us go to a short break now, and then we will come back to you, our audience. Just wait us for a minute.
Okay.
إذاعة صوت التربية والتعليم، العلم والمعرفة والثقافة عبر أثير ينبض بلا توقف. صوت التربية والتعليم، خبرة المعلمين والمشرفين في برامج تعليمية متخصصة.
مستمعينا الكرام، حان الآن موعد أذان الظهر حسب التوقيت المحلي لمدينة غزة وضواحيها.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله.
سمع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول: إذا سمعتم المؤذن فقولوا مثل ما يقول ثم صلوا عليه، فإنه من صلى علي صلاة صلى الله عليه بها 10.
هنا صوت التربية والتعليم، الإذاعة التعليمية الأولى في فلسطين، 102.1 FM.
Welcome back to our English OSIS program, and let me again welcome Dr. Omar Hamad and Ms. Asma Mustafa. Welcome.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
As we said before the break, Dr. Omar, amazing information you telling us about your journey. But can you summarize for the audience some benefits? What did you learn from the Fulbright journey?
Actually, we did the two different things related to theoretical point and practical one. For the theoretical, we had courses related to leadership programming and how to be leader in your community, not in your classroom also, and also about technology phases and how to use technology in education, and a lot of hours related to strategies in teaching English language. And we have field training dealing how to present in 2 minutes, then in 1 minute.
So you went to schools?
Yeah, for high schools, and we joined to high schools and found how they could deal with their students. So, and it is very amazing.
And you told us, I remember, you told us according to your experience, you saw that there are so many amazing teachers in Gaza. You are great.
Yep. Yeah, we
comparing with the people you met.
Actually, maybe I don't know that you have to be you have the culture of everything, and you know, if I define culture, you have to know something about everything.
Yes.
And in history and in education.
Yes.
In
something about
religion, and other religions. So when maybe I found myself that they found me exactly someone different. He also had a lot of things in different branches.
This is something special for the Palestinian people. I hear from all around the globe that you are the Palestinians, well cultivated, and know everything, you know, you understand in everything, so you amuse people out.
Excellent. So that's exactly what happened, and they found me that maybe one of them that asked me for episodes and told me this program is under your expectations and your level is more than that for this program, because you my participation, that I did a lot of things. I did maybe they amazed is going because they are feeling of suffering. We have to change the view about the Palestinian people.
Let me just interrupt you here, Dr. Omar, and I want to ask about something I note from your page in Facebook when you were in the USA that all the time you were wearing the kufi.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the reaction and the question that you were asked about the kufi?
Actually, teachers from other places and they said that I need this one, and I have only one because when I brought more than one for teachers and the occupation throw them, and I don't have the time to buy other gifts like something related to I bring something related to Jerusalem and something like that.
So
but
they loved
throw that. They wanted, I need this. So I told them I have to get for the host family. But before my leaving, before a day of my leaving, actually one of my colleagues, she is Durin from Guatemala, and she asked me to for the scarf, for the kufi, and she bought for the next time. This is at night. She will go for the morning, and I asked about her. They told me she is in her room, so I don't ask her for it. So next day she was flying to her home, and the kufi.
She took it with her. It was she was the luckiest.
The luckiest one, indeed, because maybe about
have to do something for our case. You can change the image. You can just make your voice all loud for the world.
And actually, I have like a messenger, and I have that I am a representative for a person for my country and or for me as a Muslim.
Now
and
your country is proud of you.
I did exactly many things related to my host family and others. Because when I just wearing it, I'm just reflecting that this is my home country, and we are struggle for a lot of things, and they respected that so much. And one of we did something called culture fair, and I showed them about Palestinian issue from 1946 till 2012.
So you told the story.
And I told him all this. So the one that he don't know about his history, he will not be successful in just sharing.
Of course.
So actually, maybe something about me. I know a lot about history. I know a lot about my nationality, about the national education and how to share the national education. I know a lot about Islam religion. And this is that if you wanted to be a good person and a successful one as a teacher and educator, you have to get everything from all things. This is what we need. Because if they ask you a question, you have to be good to answer. If they ask you anything, that you have to be to find the evidence to persuade and to convince them.
This is why Fulbright has chosen you.
And that's a good point, and I hope for you also, because you deserve.
Inshallah.
Actually, so when I told them this site is not right one, and I asked the headmaster of the school that there's something wrong according to what you are sharing. So they told me, what's the problem? This is Israel. I told them, no, this is Palestine.
And I started the United Nations, Google company is in the United Nations of America, but unfortunately the nations are very far away from those political matters.
But we can do that. And
we can.
If you persuade them, if you convince them, you can do that. And we did, actually. And maybe for the school that I was there, they change something and they ask me that this is your flag is here and it should be here, and this the poster, we have to change the poster and put your flag and put your country.
Yes, this is
this
science.
is the changing that you have
yes,
to do.
they need to do this because this is the honest, the honest of science. You need to provide your students with the right information.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, Dr. Omar, if we will talk more about the Fulbright scholarship, we will not finish.
Endless.
Amazing and interesting information about the Fulbright scholarship. Ms. Asma, I think you have a question now.
I'd like to thank you, all of you, and one little questions about your dreams in the future. I know that you have traveled in so many different countries before, and you represented Palestine, you did so many researches, and you have your own amazing initiatives. You have the great impact on your students and your peers in Palestine and outside Palestine. What about the future? Let's discover your dreams, your
actually
plans.
We have to change the system. This is my dream, to change the system of education.
Really?
Here,
all of us hope.
Actually, maybe not to be a decision makers. Maybe as a teacher, working as a teacher, building new strategies of dealing with it. We are dealing with the critical thinking outside. They let them to think and to criticize what they are thinking.
Yes.
We are here just for saving and finding that the exam and answering what you have in the exam, and that's it. We are in need to change the way of how to deal with
this is the disaster itself.
Yeah, it is.
It makes the students to keep the information and let them back after the exam.
To the exam and shift, delete, there is nothing.
Yes,
so
we need to
when they
learn
go
how
out
to learn.
Yes. Learn for purpose.
Yes.
Learn for a target that they have to deal with it. So this is actually what we have to deal with our students.
So we can call
not in waiting for decision makers to change the system of education.
Of course,
we
the
are
decision
for
is
teachers. Yes, you are the leader of your classroom.
Yes,
you are the leader.
You are
of
the
your
king
students.
inside your
you
classroom.
can do a lot. You can change a lot of these things, and you can start with your students. And the background and the feedback, it will be very amazing directly.
Of course.
Yes. So maybe this will happen, and I
hope so.
I wish that for upcoming days to find another field of education to enroll in and to start dealing for English language.
As long as you have the desire, you will. You will find another field and another field, and you will present Palestine in different ways in the future. I wish you all the best, and thank you for inviting me for this session.
You are welcome, and I'm so glad that I'm here, that I'm a host.
Yes, you are our guest.
Host speakers.
If you have any recommendations, Dr. Omar, to students, to teachers, you can add it.
Before teachers, I want to just to send a message for the Minister of Education, for all, and for the supervision and for the head teachers. Be supportive for a teacher that you find them that he is different. Be supportive for every single achievement that he do. We are not to alleviate the efforts. We are in motivate the efforts. That because this is not as this program is not easy that to choose someone from Palestine. We change about 2% from the American people. According to the people inside the Montana University, and change their mind about Palestine, and this is a very big achievement. Maybe they don't know, and they started to know about Palestine. We, according to we changed the idea about the teachers in Palestine. They know that they are traditional. They don't have the way of thinking. They don't know about technology. But when they found there is someone different at all, dealing with everything about technology, and he knows maybe more than them. They maybe sometimes they told me this is not like this, maybe it can be like this. So you change the idea. So you are in a supporter. You have to be supportive for them. For teachers, this is not a way that you are just giving your lesson and go out. Start to find yourself, to search and to work hard for yourself and for your students. And by working hard and dealing with other initiatives, we will one day find ourselves that we did a lot of things in different way. Yeah, this is in brief, exactly.
Yeah, Dr. Omar, all of us are proud of you and your success story, your success journey to the USA, and we hope to you all success and all best wishes for you in the future. Thank you for being here today, and promising your audience that you will be here next time and next week, but with the guest and with a great topic and a new topic. Again, we will come back to the English USS program every Monday. Thank you, Dr. Omar.
Thank you
Ms. Asma, for this dialogue and this amazing talking with you and Dr. Omar Hamad. We hope all success to our English teachers and to all of our teachers in Palestinian schools.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate all the team here and the Minister of Education Radio, all the time that you are a supporter and all the time that you care of the program itself, that should as a program that a unique idea and different idea, and all you're supporting exactly help me to share a lot of things. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Asma.
Thank you, Dr. Omar. Thank you, Ms. Asma, and thank you for all of our audience and waiting us for in the next week for a new program, a new episode in the English OSIS program next week, waiting for a new topic, new guesses with Dr. Omar Hamad. Goodbye and waiting us.